This video is brought to you by my friends at Thrive Fantasy, the daily fantasy sports app for player props. Use promo code TUGI when you sign up today, and you'll receive a 100% instant first deposit match up to $100, plus 2 free contest entries when you deposit at least $10. Download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store, the Play Store, or by visiting their website at www.thrivefantasy.com. Sign up and prop up today. Chat. Let's do this. We are going to, again, run with the Flames one more time. And then we are going to go with the Awoos. But for now, it's Calgary. And let me make sure the desktop audio is not incorrect. Okay, good. It is picking up. To make sure just the song is really soft. I have not changed directories, Deke. You are a better streamer than me. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I knew I was forgetting to do something. Although co-op career mode in NHL, that's where the money's at. That is where the money is at. If you could imagine. Oh, God. All right. So, again, Calgary Flames draft to glory. We are only allowed to draft players out of the 5 Albertan WHL teams. This is the squad that we have built so far. All $21 million in cap for it. As ridiculous as that is. Again, in goal, we now have 2 medium elite goalies, Doan and Gilbert. Both of whom are a long ways away from being good. On the defensive side, of course, we have Keanu Reeves, also known as Keith Reeves. Medium elite, 58 overall, 19 years old. And then, of course, McIntyre, Janik as our medium fours. From there, it drops just a little bit. Right-hand side, ranking at a high 9, Winther, who we just drafted at a medium top 6. Left-hand side, of course, it is Irwin and the Pickle, Reese Dillman. You ever do an all-French? I did last year, Chef. We did a QMJHL run. With the maritime-based teams, the coastal teams. So check that one out. I think Nathan McKinnon in a Halifax jersey was on the thumbnail for that. Then at center, Lind and Blair, our 2 best centers in terms of potential. So we're not looking terrible right now. We actually do have a pretty good foundation. We have had a decent amount of success. We have indeed. For now, as we continue to do this, I am going to continue to fill up this roster with veterans to make sure that they don't retire on the free agent lists. And let's be honest, we need a ton of cap to be taken up anyway. So that is the game plan. Creative Channel Hall of Famer Nick Russia. Indeed. Is the new pod episode out? Yes. It is out on Spotify and all of the audio-based platforms. It'll be out on YouTube tomorrow. But it is out right now, audio-wise. And again, for anybody who is unaware, again, the podcast never stopped. I learned that some people were confused about that. The podcast never stopped. We just had to make a new feed for it. So if you were subscribed to the old feed that hasn't had a new episode since September, again, just search Tukey's Take Podcast again. You'll find the new feed. Of course, we have continued the show with the likes of Mr. Endo Mills and Mr. Sin for the win. So we haven't gone anywhere. The podcast is still very much a thing. All right. As we will sign Mr. Logan Couture, Patty Kane. So a little bit of a bop and a half for non-copyright music. All right. Let's see. That is 8 contracts. So congratulations to Jordan Eberle. Let's see what's up. And indeed, the podcast is up on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, Google Podcasts, Reason FM or something like that. Is there a way to delete the old feed? No. Unfortunately not. I do not have control of the old feed. So I'll leave it at that. I do not have control over the old feed. So let's see, and honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Let's go with Josh Bailey to get one of our ridiculous cap wheel contracts. And then we might go for Nazem Kadri as well. I didn't double check about coaching staff, so I probably screwed myself out of the best coaches, but we already had a pretty good coaching staff, so I'm not really too worried. Not really too worried. I still have to sign another cap whale. Jesus. Let's go Jonathan Marchessault. Let's go with Marshmallow. The other guys are still half decent and might get signed by somebody. All right, cool. So Marchessault is on. Let us double check the coaching staff. Yep, knew I made a mistake. It's not that bad though. Does anybody still? Oh man, Weber, A+ coach. Let's go AHL assistant, Alvin Weber. Let's offer you all of the money. And that would be a beautiful signing for us. All the good scouts are gone, though, so the coaches hang around more than the scouts. And we still have Stashny, we still have Ovi. Ovi might have to be the AHL coach, if we're being honest with ourselves. Paul Stashny, I like you, but we got to get rid of you. I'm willing to keep Ovi, but again, unfortunately, AI or retired players that turn into coaches, like, they are very, very rarely actually worth it. They never end up being good enough, and it's so difficult to develop coaches in this game. Lord knows we have tried. Lord knows we have tried. All right, Weber said no. Jennings said yes. Could have sworn we had Jennings before and his contract came due. All right, well, for Alvin Weber, who's AHL assistant, I'm going to have to offer him all the money. All the money, all the money. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So we shall scroll. We shall scroll and we shall scroll. God, we shall. Again, why there isn't the fast option still, I have no idea. No idea. Boy, that monitor's bright as shit. All right. Alvin, you better accept that so we can get going. We got games to win, maybe. There you go, Alvin. Good stuff. All right, let's get our team set up for the start of this season. We apparently still have a couple of RFAs. I can't believe guys are holding out. That's insane. Cannot believe we have people who are daring to hold out. That is absolutely insane. Why is this guy whispering in my ear? Oh, he's whispering, and now we got Wub Wubs. All right, Weissblatt, let's give you a contract, and Logan McCutcheon. Captain Kutch. Let's give you both contracts. All right, cool, they're both back. So let's see then. Let us see. So in goal, sexual dubstep, basically. It'll be Levine and Doan? Or do we throw Gilbert to the Wolves? Do we just throw... I think, honestly, we have to throw our two medium elite goalies to the Wolves. I think we have to. Like, they're not going to develop in the normal way. Throw them to the Wolves and see what the hell happens. That's our best bet. And then obviously, defensively... we're going to make some moves here as well. The veterans will be off the roster. So let's take a look. So Patterson, medium AHL top 2, we don't need him. Like, the odds of Patterson developing are very, very slim. Olyevich is a medium 7th. Beach is the low 4. Reeves is the medium elite. Bootland's a medium 7th. Clark is a low 7th. So a low and a medium elite. McIntyre's a medium 4. Anderson's a high AHL top 2. While he's a 72, I don't think we can risk Butler and Anderson in the lineup. I don't think we can. I think we just got to throw our young guys to the Wolves. And then if the other dudes develop half decent in the AHL, so be it. So medium elite, low 4 for Beach, medium 4 medium 4, medium 6 for Seatman. Crash Andrews, what's up, buddy? So I know Seitman is a 74, but he's the odd man out. He can be AHL captain. And then forward-wise, Irwin, 88. Love to see that. Love to see that. Let's see, Marchessault, Bailey, they got to go down. Call up Nash and Matsumoto for the moment. All right, so there we go. We have 12. Medium 6 for Matsumoto. Nash is still medium AHL. Stringer's medium AHL. Cousins is a low 9. Bembridge a medium 9. Barber medium bottom 6. Hansen medium 9. Again, medium 9, medium 9. Medium 6, medium bottom 6 is in trouble. Of course, still medium lead for Dillman. Medium 6 again. Medium 9 for Hicketts. Medium 6, high 9. Weisblatt. Okay, so for Barney. Let's see what we got. So Cousins was a low 9. Medium bottom 6. Low bottom 6. Low bottom 6. Low 9. Low bottom 6. Low bottom 6. So honestly, it's Barney or we go with somebody else. So we'll stick with Barney. And I think we have our 12. I think we got our 12. So it is Irwin, Lind, and Dillman. We will double check what... Actually, let's get everybody into the best lines possible. Then we'll pick the best coach for the job. Unless we only have one A-plus coach. We do only have one A-plus coach. So we'll drop Scrimes for the moment. Weber is our new head coach. Send down Ovi.
Taste the biscuit.
Hard rocker.
Taste the
82.
goodness of the biscuit.
Thank you very, very much for that prime sub. How the heck are you this fine evening? I hope you're well. I hope you are well. All right, let's go with the rare super coaching staff option. We will make Murley the head coach. Get Ovi in there. All right, so we need 2 more coaches really quickly. Stempniak. Good old Stevie Stemp. Good old Stevie Stemp. I've been better. Found out I got COVID yesterday. Oof, rough. Hopefully on the asymptomatic side, and hopefully no one super close to you that's in a situation where it's super problematic if they get it. Lubomir Antons. Hope you are well, though. Again, thank you for that. Hopefully you're back to 100% sooner rather than later. Oh, damn. All right. I think we're good, everybody. I think we're good. Let's get a look at these lines. Let's do it. Hard or left turn there. So medium bottom 6, medium 9. 2 different medium 9s. Rankin's a high 9. Weisblatt's a medium 9. Okay, everybody else there is good. So, Weisblatt, best suited for the third line, fourth line. Okay.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
There we go. We'll take that. That works. Hicketts at center. Weisblatt at center. Second line's looking good. Except for that -1, that kind of blows. Or the -2, actually. There's 2 power forwards and a playmaker. Is this draft a glory? It absolutely is. I need Lynn Derman and Dillman to be together. Alright, this is problematic. Got the low energy headaches and zero taste. Oof. So you weren't so lucky. So you weren't so lucky, is what you're saying, unfortunately. Damn, there's like no combination that we have here. This is rough. Is there seriously no combination in the second line? I'm going to have to go after player types. I'm going to need a sniper for that second line. And even then, it's not looking too good. I can't avoid that minus. Damn. How the hell am I going to avoid that -2? Weissblatt and Rankin should be there. I cannot avoid that -1. Aha! There we go. Alright, we found our answer. It's not totally ideal, but it works. Blair, Weissblatt, Rankin. So third line, we will have a couple of medium 6s that I don't necessarily want, but that's okay. Alright, so that is the forward lines there. That is the forward lines. We tried to optimize our... oh my god. Alright, this coach might be the highest rated, but he might not be the best fit for this team, I'm willing to say. Let's see. Beach is best for the first pair. Reeves is best for the third pair. Weir is best for the third pair. McIntyre for the third pair. Is there anybody who's not complete shit for the second pair? It's Jace Weir. So he's got to be on the second pair. Reeves works for the third. McIntyre works for the third. Well, we are going to have a minus on defense. At least one. There is not much we can do about that. There really isn't. Just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, unless we try to do some nonsense. Yeah, nonsense isn't gonna work. Nonsense is not gonna work. That is the team. So unfortunately, we do have a -2 on the defensive side of things, but it's not the worst deal in the world. I mean, let's be honest. It's a negligible difference. Like, we're gonna be bad regardless. Like, no matter what, we're gonna be bad. Braden Holt, people sit. Levine will get a decent amount of games in behind Marc-Andre Fleury. And defensively, Tanev will be out for Oljevich. John Carlson, 84, will be out for Weston Bootland. And Reed Anderson's ours. Ekholm. Let's see, Patterson's ours. Piernez isn't, but Kovacs is, and Kovacs is tragic, so we'll get Patterson in there. So that AHL defense isn't anything overly impressive. And then forward-wise, first player that isn't ours, Puninovs. Brodin's not going to be ours. And then Shea isn't going to be ours either. All right, I think we're good. And put good in quotations. I think we're ready to sim another season. As Stempniak is on as that goalie coach, as is Antons, which is good. Whew, well, it's an improvement. It is an improvement. It is an improvement. I want to double check our captains and such, make sure it didn't change. Okay, it didn't. It's good that it didn't. McCutcheon's still our captain. So in terms of our ratings heading into this season, The ratings are Oilers. What's up? The ratings 71, 59, and a 43. Yikes. Yikes. Our X factors are, of course, Dillman and Irwin. Kalen Lind also up there as a better defensive center. Let's do it. Let's see what happens this season. I will put the prediction up in chat. Last year we went 2.5 or 3.5 wins. This year we will do over under 5.5 wins. Over under 5.5 wins. Ready to lose in the Battle of Alberta. I mean, Oilers, I said as much to end the podcast today. 1,000% Oilers fans need to root for the Calgary Flames to absolutely smoke them on Saturday at home. That is the only way, perhaps, that change might actually happen, maybe. Because, of course, Oilers management is so goddamn incompetent. It's unbelievable. I can't believe ownership is willing to just sit there and let this, this level of incompetence continue on. It's stunning, really. But I guess similar to other franchises, they're like, well, shit, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're still making money. It'll be fine. People still buy Connor jerseys. And that is not the mindset to have. Okay, it's the stupidest song. Oh, I mean, I'm sure he loves it. Oh, we have 2 wins already. I'm sure he loves just being buddy-buddy with someone like Ken Holland. 10-1 loss to Carolina. We do have 3 wins on the season. Make that 5. Oh, my God. We beat the Oilers. Make it 6. Ring-a-ding-ding. Shout out to the very few people in a short amount of time who voted the over. You win immediately. Wow. 8 wins on the season. Whew. Good job, everybody. I think it's time for the Rangers to trade Lafreniere and Kakko and never draft a forward again. So funny enough, I will continue to promote the podcast because I thought it was a really good one. We did talk about that idea of how bad the Rangers drafting has been as of late, and in a lot of ways their inability to develop forwards, and especially Lafreniere and Kakko, who again the stat line was out on Reddit, have fewer points combined than Rasmus Dahlin has on his own, as Michael Bunting has been traded to Vegas. Pierre-Luc Dubois, now a member of the Ottawa Senators. And Jake DeBrusk goes to Philadelphia. Man, we have 10 wins on the year already. That is such a drastic improvement compared to last year. How many wins was it last year? 5? Was it 5 or 6? So we've already basically doubled our options there. Any comment on the Caps tendies? We didn't notice anything, at least I didn't notice anything particular for them. I mean, just aside from Washington's being Washington, pain in the Bruins' ass. 10-66-6 is the final record on the season. Alberta wins 60 points in 82 games. Let's take a look here. So out of the Pacific Division, Edmonton, Vancouver, San Jose, and LA make the playoffs. In the Central, it is Colorado, Chicago, Nashville, and St. Louis. The Atlantic is Boston, Tampa, Detroit, and Buffalo here in 2028. In the Metro, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Columbus, and the New York Rangers. So the Oilers won the President's Trophy. We were dead last, as you'd suspect, scoring just 177 points. Oilers, if you listen to the past couple of episodes, we've talked about the Edmonton Oilers a ton. Again, we just talk whatever the most popular things are to talk about in the sport, you know? It's not team specific to the Bruins. 177 goals. Goals against. Hey, we allowed less than 500 goals this year. Defense and goaltending improving. Irwin with 60 points, only a minus 69, nice. Rankin on 53 points, 50 for Kalen Lind, 43 for Winther, 39 for Dillman. Blair on 34, Matsumoto. Not bad. Only 8 points for Nolan Hansen. That's a little bit disappointing, but he was the only guy to not hit at least 20. Not bad, boys. Not bad. 25 goals for Rankin, but 27 for Winther, who was our first-round pick, first overall last year. Not bad. He performed better than a lot of 84 overall, first overall picks would. Defensively, 23 points for Jace Weir, 19 for Captain McCutcheon. Of course, McCutcheon last year finished with a minus 109. This year he was only a minus 85. And in goal, 875 for Noel Doan and an 847 for Leonard Gilbert. 1 win in 20 appearances or 30 appearances, 1 in 20 record. Interesting. Around the league, Nathan McKinnon destroyed worlds. Connor McDavid destroyed worlds. Of course, he ended up on Pittsburgh somehow. Braden Point, you got Draisaitl up there, Kaprizov, Yamamoto, Doc, Xavier Bugo, the Borgo, Alex DeBrincat, Cole Perfetti, Nikita Kucherov, all hitting at least 100 points. In terms of goals, 67 for Alex DeBrincat, McKinnon on 61, Matthews on 58. And in terms of assists, 83 for Kirby Dach. Not too bad. On defense, 121 points for Cale Makar, 109 for Quinn Hughes, 109 for Morgan Riley. Of course, we still have the scoring settings up pretty high. 31 goals for Bouchard, 30 for Boqvist. Good lord. In terms of goaltending, the winningest was Cal Peterson. Save percentage king was Philip Lindbergh at a 921. And then in terms of the rookie race, Philip Mazar, holy shit. He's 24 years old. Good on Winther, though. Top 5 in scoring amongst rookies. And, of course, we'll never win Rookie of the Year so long as someone has the drastic plus-minus numbers that our players will have. So, honestly, again, we'll have the number 1 odds. We don't know who's in the draft yet. But I'm feeling pretty good. If we can have another solid draft, I'm hoping that we'll have good prospect development for this season. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. I do. Let's see how the playoffs go here. Let's see how them playoffs go. The Pittsburgh Penguins, Connor McDavid, and the Pittsburgh Penguins win the Stanley Cup. The Hershey Bears take home the Calder. Connor McDavid and the Pittsburgh Penguins defeating the San Jose Sharks in a 2016 or 2017 rematch, excuse me. No, it was 2016. Nashville was 2017. Connor McDavid wins the cup for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Not bad at all. As Cale Makar won the Art Ross, and Braden Point wins the Hart. Makar also wins another Norris. Quinn Hughes the Bing. Calder goes to Mazar. Connor McDavid wins the Conn Smythe. Philip Lindbergh the Vezina, as well as the Jennings. McCutcheon wins his 2nd straight Masterton. Selke goes to Peyton Krebs. We've had a couple different Selke winners now. Ted Lindsay to Braden Point. Rocket Richard to Alex DeBrincat. In the AHL, Logan Couture put up the most points. Riley Height was the league MVP. Any other familiar names? Vinny Iorio was top defenseman. Mikhail Berdine, top goaltender. And Iorio, the MVP of the playoffs. So the Hershey Bears were just monstrous this year. Clearly, they were outrageous. So we have a 33% locker room chemistry, by the way. Really quickly, I want to see what happens. We put Sims scoring on medium, but still at the high shots. If we put Sims scoring on low, but keep the shots on high, I want to see what that does heading into next season. I want to see what that does. For now, though, our progress reports. As Irwin still at an 88. He might hit a 90 by next season. Good statistical growth, a little bit of natural growth here this season, too. Good stuff. Caitlin Linden, an 82. Rankin up to an 81. Again, don't believe the X factors. The screen is bugged. But a good job by Rankin. Weir's up to an 80. Weissblad to 78. Blair to 76. Not bad for Josh Blair. Cutchin still at 76. Seatman stays at a 74. Hickett's with some improvements. And in the AHL, Winther up to a 75. Dillman a 72. Matsumoto at a 71. Reeves up to a 70. Didn't he start at a 50? I swear to God, he's gone up 20 overall points in 2 seasons. Or close to it. Damn. Damn. That strategy of rushing these guys to the show is working. Janik at a 70. Bembridge up to a 69. Beach at a 67. Interesting. LaBarbera at a 67. Doan up to a 65. Gilbert up to a 50. He went up 3 points this year. We got some damn good prospect development too. And we're about to add a few more people. The question is, do we have anybody available? That's not a good sign. Nobody in the top 5 from the W. And the top player in the W is not available, that being Carl Zeeler. Cameron Altschuler out of Lethbridge. We're going to rename this team the Calgary Hurricanes at this point. Lethbridge's own Cameron Altschuler is our first guy available. The Spokane Manny Zajac also available. Not looking that great. Ned Tambellini for the Calgary Hitmen. The Tri-City, Kelowna, Winnipeg, Brandon, Saskey, Everett, Moose Jaw. Oh boy. Okay, we might struggle outside the first round. Wesley Georgievich. Ned Finnerty. Alex Dawes. Come on, anybody else? Reese Maurer. Henry Solnishkin, sorry. Jalen Commodore out of Lethbridge. Okay, we actually do have some people to draft, though. Red Deer's Nathaniel Anderson. And Leonard Johnston. And Caden Persinger. All right. Emmanuel Kristanovich. We got some people to draft here. Again, we don't have a dominant number 1 player to select, but we will have the choice between Altschuler, Zajac, and Tambellini. It'll most likely be Cameron Altschuler that we end up drafting. Of course, we'll draft no lower than 4th, so the lottery's not really all that dramatic. We're going to be okay. We do end up with the 3rd overall pick. No sweat off our backs. Doesn't mean anything. We're going to be okay. We're going to get the same guy regardless. So you get the player retirements: Patrick Kane, Jordan Eberle, Logan Couture, Tyler Sagan. These for the forwards. On the defensive side of things: John Carlson, Torrey Krug, Ekholm, Justin Falk, the big names. And in goal, Marc-Andre Fleury has retired. Pronunciation's impeccable. It's not impeccable at all. I sense the sarcasm. But hey, we try. At the very least. All right, so to the draft we go. I'm feeling good about this. It might not be a home run like we've hit in the past 2 drafts, but I think we'll be okay. So we don't get Greiber or Gallagher, of course. So it's got to be one of these 3. Obviously, Manny Zajac being a confirmed medium top 6, there's no chance in hell. 3 years out, unconfirmed quick pick, no. Then there's Ned Tambellini. 3 years out, it's obviously Altschuler, who just turned 18. Unconfirmed for those strengths. 1 year out, confirmed. Unconfirmed magnetic, but does have silver tape to tape. Big money here. Big money, Cameron Altschuler. I'll take that. 75 medium top 6. Has tape to tape and send it. Another dynamic forward. Cameron Altschuler. Not bad at all. Lethbridge delivers again. Shout out to Lethbridge. My goodness. As we'll see how good Tambellini and Zajac end up being. But that is delightful. Cameron Altschuler's another pretty damn good pick. Tambellini was a medium 9. Zajac was a medium top 6. Easy pick. Easy. Second round is where it gets tough because we don't have anybody that's projected around these parts. We don't have a single goalie, unfortunately, that we can look at here. And I want to do a little bit of research. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have a single goalie unless there's a younger guy. Petrovic, and he's not available. So defensively, let's go back to the scout rank really quickly. I mean, obviously I don't trust Dylan Nelson. Again, we'll sort by age. Oil Kings, Jackson McElhaney. And Oil Kings, Robinson Ott. Two guys we could look out for. And in terms of younger forwards, just to make sure there's no one that we might want to take who will be good next year. There really isn't. So for goalies, I don't think we had a single guy. Not a single one.
Oh, good
Defensively,
for you.
shout out to Doritos. Question is, what side of the flavor debate are you on? So let's take a look here. Krstanovich, he's 20 years old. Apparently might have good shooting. 3 years out at 20 years old. That's a risk. There's Henry Solnishkin. No weaknesses. Doesn't really mean much. 4 years out at 17 years old. We have Jackson McElhaney, who's the complete unknown. Caden Persinger. 4 years out. Ott's a complete shot in the dark. And then Georgievich. Starting overall might not be that bad. Unconfirmed 3 years out. Unconfirmed wheels. None of those defensemen are looking overly impressive. When it comes to the forwards, we don't have too many to pick from. Finnerty might very well be the guy. But let's take a look. Reese Maurer. 4 years out. Nothing to really go off of. And there was Ned Finnerty. 4 years out for Ned, might have crease crasher. Nathaniel Anderson is a confirmed low bottom 6. There's just no way. There's no way we're going to risk it on the low bottom 6. There's no way he has Schneip. Schneip. Leonard Johnston. We're going to have to get lucky with these picks. Jalen Commodore, 3 out of 4 for puck skills. I don't trust that either. And then Alec Dawes. We'll take Finnerty. Honestly, the best we can do now is just take people based off of where they're projected to be drafted. Because we got nothing. We got nothing. This is looking like a pretty brutal draft. So we will take Ned Finnerty. Ned Finnerty is the pick from the Medicine Hat Tigers. He is a medium 9, 62 overall power forward. No abilities as suspected. As decaps. Good old decaps. What's going on, buddy? How you been? Thank you for the resub. Let's see if that resub brings us any luck on Wesley Georgievich. And it's a medium 6 instead of a medium 7. That's not too bad. 60 overall, no abilities. It's looking like a depth-heavy draft for us here at this point. Depth-heavy. We will take Dawes, 6'4", from the Edmonton Oil Kings. Low 9. Ugh. That's rough. So definitely no home run draft here. We might as well go for it. We will go for Henry Solnishkin, who is a low 6. Oh my god. We'll risk it with Caden Persinger. Why not? Low 7th. Oh man, this is gonna go down as our worst draft. Off of 2 great drafts and now to our worst. Let's take Leonard Johnston, who is a medium bottom 6 grinder. That was abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Outside of Altshuler, Finnerty might be the only other guy who ever makes it. That was horrific. Oof. Just oof.